All right, Kirk, question time. What are the 3 reasons why advisors fail to attract ideal clients with their marketing?
I think most of the time, the biggest reason is that they're invisible. You're invisible to your audience. They don't even know you exist most of the time. And for most advisors, I don't think they really reflect on that. Is their marketing really pushing the awareness, the exposure? And then when they gain their attention, is there anything of value there, of note, to keep their attention? Now, I don't think most people are really thinking about that the way they ought to be thinking about it. The second reason is that it's not clear who you serve and why they choose you. So if people are coming across your marketing, either they're not seeing value or they don't really understand that there's value for them. And that's a problem. So if they don't see that, they're probably not sticking around, or they may stick around for a little bit and then they don't really get it. So their mind is elsewhere. A third thing is that you offer little to no opportunity for them to experience your wisdom and passion, at least not on their terms. So what that means is, if the kind of extension of what I just said is, if they come across you, it's not just, do you get them? Is there any value? But how do they experience your wisdom? How do they know you really have the expertise that your website claims, or the credentials that you boast, right? That are on your LinkedIn profile front and center. Like, do they mean anything to them? Do you really know? Do you really work with people like them? Do you actually care? Right? I like to say, how high is your give a shit meter? And if it's not very high, or they can't tell how high it is, then why would they want to work with you? You're just like anybody, right? People want to work, especially with their life finances or their life net worth. They want to make sure that somebody cares about it. It treats it, as close to theirs, like it was their own, as possible. So make sure you find a way to convey that, to impart your wisdom, to showcase your expertise, and to show how much you care. Those are huge things. The problem is that so many advisors market like every other advisor, which is very little. And there's really not an effort outside of maybe a mission statement and an ideal client profile on your website, which looks like everybody else's. So find a way to differentiate yourself, create content that speaks to what you do and who you know and who you help. And that'll take you on a journey to experiencing much better outcomes with your marketing over the long term, especially.